What up, anime fans? I'm back with another video reviewing the 10th episode of Delicious Body Precure. And this was a good episode. As we see, that's the whole mind control theory is true. Well, so it's possibly going to be broken sometime this summer. I'm going to do. I'm going to look up, probably look to say possible day it could happen. 20 episodes and stuff. So let's get into it. Oh yeah. Episode starts out with Komikome learning to walk in her human form. Now she can talk a little bit more. So yeah, it's very cute. Well, how do you would say saying that her grandmother told her once? Yeah, I was thinking. Yes, Yui is asked what her favorite saying from her grandmother is. Yui says it's a tough choice, but she says, "Food is smiles." And I think that is a really good saying. Excuse me. Anyway, so yeah, the girls are interesting time. Meanwhile, Gentile is still having trouble with her head. Just say Nasataro. I still can't pronounce his name. Narcissus Toro. Narcistru. Narcistru. Ugh. It's really tough to remember his name. He says to be generous and gives Gentile someone a special project he came up with. So he's more the inventor of the bad guys, one who creates the monsters. So he's the one that created the Uber-Zoo. So Izzy tells that she has to empower her own energy. Yeah. So Gentile goes off on a mission. Goes off to catch more recipe bees. Meanwhile, the girls and Rosemary head off to a cafe because Yui's being famished, as usual. So yeah, they head into one. Then we cut to Gentlu. And well, since she can't find any recipes that way. The only way is to go inside a restaurant. So she changes back to Amane. And to the cafe. Well, no, he doesn't notice the girls and they don't notice her. So yeah, the girls are enjoying their time with seeing a lot of recipes. And specifically, the two recipes that show up. Yeah, two. Ones we've seen previously. Yeah. Alright, well, it's the first recipe we ever meet. Not in the flashback. The one, the first time, the first time first one Cleopatra's ever saved. Pardon me. So yeah. Um. Yeah. And Mana is sitting there trying to find a way to catch her SPP. As a SPP is to catch her. When she hears a familiar catchphrase. Actually, she thought she imagined it earlier. But then when she looks over the left, she sees the girls. She tries to leave to get after seeing the SPPs. But she runs into the girl, where the girls spot her. Rand tells her that she can see SPPs too. Yeah, that's the whole thing we saw. That's the whole plot of Gentleman's plan from a while back, try and get to trick Ram into getting the SPPs, which she still regrets that she ever felt that. But they still don't suspect that the president is Gentleman. Huh? Hey. It makes me happy there's another person who can see SPPs. But Amane doesn't really seem interested, you know? As she tells her the doctor she basically tells him there should be some other things they should be interested in, basically studying. So yeah, she has a strict persona. But Yui says she finds them interesting because through the smiles, money leaves. When she secretly turns back into Gentlu, she uses the new she uses the new power to take the SPP. The girls are notified on the clock to watch as well at the same time. You know, they literally just saw it happen. So they chase after Gentlu. And she summons the new Ubazoo. It's still called Ubazoo, by the way. She doesn't give it another. Doesn't have an extra name. Yeah, don't ask about that. Interesting. And what's interesting is the specific object to summon Ubazoo with a frying pan. Literally a frying pan. The same. It's like the same one. I think it's the same one from the first episode. Nice callback. I think this is clever. Of them facing a spread that's similar to the last one, but stronger. Anyway, Rosemary knows is it. Those he was slightly different. He puts up a delicious field. The girl's transform, and the good transformation is alright. We finally got the good transformation we've been waiting for. It's alright in a way. I didn't mind it. The last part just weighed me out. You know how they say the kill, after they say the kill names, they say the group kill, the name of the group, and the team, see the team name. But instead of doing something cool like previous seasons did, you have a unique animation side for the power. Like, as far as I know, they've been doing something cool with the group transmissions for years. Yes, Precure 5 had, you know, yes, Precure 5 was good. And two versions for 5 and Go Go. Flash Precure doing, it's shit, Precure. Heart Catch Precure, just catching the hearts, you know. Smart, Sweet Precure was pretty cool too. That's not as sweet, you know. Smile Precure was also good. Doki Dokis as well. Happiness Charge, Go Princess, Mahal Sky. Well, technically has 0 times well, so technically it doesn't count. Kira Kira. Hokuto. Uh, Star Twinkle. Healing Good. And Tropical Rouge. They will all have unique animations for them. It's the most personality of the group, but Delicious Party, they don't really do much. They just put their hands on the hip and say Delicious Party, Precure. It's not really that. I don't know. It's just I've just seen some excellent ones over the years. See, excellent ones not over the years, but on YouTube a lot. It's just a little disappointing. I hope they can improve it by the time Kid Finale joins the team sometime this summer. Seriously, I hope they can change that. Because sometimes they do change it for the extra for the mid-season cure. When they bow the Ubers over, it's very strong. Try all types of ways, even 3 separate occasions. It's just too strong. And the girls are not back. And the calculator watch goes on. And the rest of PP is actually crying. Gentle seems surprised about this too. Also, in the meantime, Amani's trying to stop Gentle from her plans. Yeah, it needs to be voted as different personalities, in a way. The mind control personality and the free personality. Amani's well strong. She's trying her best to break through the mind control. She himself bruises smiles like Yuri did. The girls were going to save the recipe piece. Remember what the recipe piece helped them with? What they built with recipe piece when they first saw them? Saying that they will rescue them. Those recipe pieces make them feel good. Because food is smiles, then some type of glow happens. The girls of Rosemary see it. Recipes give the girls a new power. The hot, juicy mixer. I mentioned earlier, you're going to try to finish it off with her tap, but that didn't work. So Killbusters uses her attack. So yes, the type of thing they get separate attacks. So when the power up forms, they get separate attacks. It's sometimes rare for seasons, for giving seasons. It could be rare, but to have the kills get separate power up attacks. Yes, Precure 5 has separate power up attacks and a big power and a group power up attack. As I said, it's pretty rare. It happens in a couple. I'm not sure about all the seasons, but if you know that, let me know in the comments below. Anyway, so Kill Precious managed to save the West PPs. I'll say it's a cool animation. It's really cool. So the PCs are saved. For gentle use. She tells Precious that she's sorry for making the West PPs cry, which confuses it really confuses her. Confuses Precious. Right. As I said, the girls are making some pudding. Decided to make some pudding. Yeah. I like funny moments. I suggest they should try mix. They think about trying to use the heart cheesy mixer. It's funny. They don't actually use it, but it's a funny scene anyway. But narrator says that Yui can't help but be worried about her, and we know she means gentle. But seriously, I really wish the other villains were attacked by now. I mean, come on. Gentle has been attacking for 10 freaking episodes. 10 episodes. Well, you usually get the other bad guys fight by now. You know, the other member of the trio. Yeah, you know, it's a trend. The bad guys always have a trio. There's always a trio of bad guys working under the big bad guy. Sometimes another threat shows up. Another enemy, another bad guy shows up that's part of their team. You know? It depends on that situation too. You notice that trend. The villains always start with a group of three working onto the big part of the season. And you notice that trend? And they always get their chance to attack each of the cures. The next episode is going to be interesting. It's going to be one of about Gentle's trap. Basically, summary is Yuri and Ran get failed schools on their exam and have to take after school tests. While Kokore have to fight the rest to try and fight the Ubisoft all by herself. As I said, it's part of Gentle's trap. If they stuck in detention, they won't be able to leave. Yeah? And that's where the episode ends. Thank you guys for watching and enjoy my content. Hit that thumbs up button. Want to see more? Subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell. You're doing all the videos that comes out in the future. And we can't wait to see what episode 20 might hold. It's usually around the mid-season Cure Rise. But she's going to be arriving later this today. She's going to be arriving later in this year. Not actually coming later this year. I mean late this year. Because of the toy hack. The season had to be delayed a bit. After Cure Yum before Cure Yum even appeared, there was a few weeks delay because of the toy hack. So yeah, they ended a bit late next year. Probably ended in sometime in late January. Anyway, guys, I'll see you all next time. Keep Phoenix out.